From Philadelphia, MLB Network is live from Citizens Bank Park. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's baseball on. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder number 8, Ian Happ.
And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball 1, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. Here's a high pop-up. Nola waits on it. But it's the first baseman that gets there to haul it in. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, third baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Bryant.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. His past line against Aaron Nola. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Behind 0-2 now. Nola has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
First baseman number 44.
He's ready. Here's the first
Anthony
offering.
Rizzo.
Bounce to first. Santana's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball taken on the inside corner. Here it comes on 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Popped him up, and that's in there. Base hit. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Santana. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Bryant is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second, and 1 gone now. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Rhys Hoskins becomes out number 2 this inning. Down and away, ball 1. Herrera. At second with 2 gone. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on a swing and a miss. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Catcher number 40.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now. Kyle Schwarber waits on deck. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. The 1-0. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And a base hit, the first of the game for the Cubs. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. The next Cub up, Addison Russell.
Addison Russell.
Pat Neshek is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way in front of a great slider that time. Runners are at first and third with none out. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Here's Jason Hayward now. His career numbers against Pat Neshek. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's set and the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. A 1 pitch on its way. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high. 1-1 is high and outside for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Franco has a play. 2 down. Digging in, Javier Baez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Hoskins. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up with 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. So next to the plate for the Phils, Maikel Franco. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. In there for strike 1, 0-1. 0-2 the count to Crawford.
0-2 the count.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The 1-2 swung on and missed, strike 3. Now to the plate, Pat Neshek, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And a fastball just a bit up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Missed with a breaking ball.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Yu Darvish, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Yu Darvish.
Pitch on the way. And that misses 1-1. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. A bouncer to the left side. Franco has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Center fielder
Digging in to try it again, Ian Happ, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Third inning, no score to this point. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's a high pop-up. Neshek is calling for it, but it's the first baseman that gets there to haul it in. And there are two gone now.
Up next for the Cubs.
First offering on its way.
Chris Bryant.
And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Ready with another 0-2. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he... At the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
Catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A 1-0 delivery. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point.
Now batting, center fielder.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Odubel Herrera, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And that one got a piece of him. So now Carlos Santana.
The first baseman, number 41. Carlos
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The 1-1. It's in there for strike number 2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. That's the problem with it, though.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the... Anthony Rizzo stands in now. His career numbers against Pat Neshek. He's 1 for 4.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case. He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Up around the face. And that one just missed outside. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Still even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Once again, a 3-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Digging in for his second at-bat, Wilson Contreras. He drew a walk his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Left fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Hoskins. And that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rhys Hoskins
Leading off for the
comes into
Phillies
this
here in the
at-bat
fourth.
0 for 1 in the
Left
ballgame.
fielder.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Up next will be Nick Williams.
Right fielder, number 5.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Late that time for a strike. The 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Ready for another chance. Cesar Hernandez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Darvish pauses. Here's the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Striding in, Michael Franco. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Michael Franco.
Franco, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Comes set with the 0-1. Heading out toward shallow right. Hayward has a read on it, and that retires the side. Striding in once again, Addison Russell. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Addison.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
The batter.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He popped out in his first trip. Left side. There is Franco. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Javier Baez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He was pounding.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. In now, J.P. Crawford. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. This one's down to third. Bryant's got it. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Now batting.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Pat Neshek. First time up, he went down looking. Adam Rosales will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 9, Adam Rosales.
And that one just missed outside. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Chopped weakly to the left. Russell is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is...
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies.
Ready for another chance? Yu Darvish. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Herrera's there. He's got it one away. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And that's Albert Almora will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him. No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Popped him up. Alfaro shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Chris Bryant. He went down on strikes last time up.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Count even now at 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's just 1 for 6. Hit hard on the ground to the right. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Hector Neris is going to get the call, and something of a surprising move here as they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. Here's the 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And after that head-scratcher, everybody's going to be safe.
The batter.
Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And that one stayed up a little high. Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Santana is there as he makes the catch, and here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
Odubel Herrera.
Here's the first pitch to him. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
A little bouncer. The tag, and he is out. So now Carlos Santana. He was a double play victim last time around. He's set. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high. Sliced hard on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. Santana, base runner at first with 1 out. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-low count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The right fielder,
riding in once again, Nick Williams. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Santana over at second. Hoskins is over at first with 1 away. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in to try it again, Cesar Hernandez. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Russell, and the 2-out threat will not. Here's Addison Russell. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
The 0-1 on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Ready on 1 and 2. Hit on the ground to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Hayward. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he lays off there 1-0. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Yanked on the ground down the line. The 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready once again, Javier Baez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Popped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Maikel Franco.
Leading
it
off
was
for the
a flyout for him in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Shortstop.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. No hits to this point. He's set and the pitch. Hit out toward second. There's Baez. Throw gets him, 2 down. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Hector Neris. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Darvish pauses. First pitch on the way. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. The underhanded flip on to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. The next Cub up, Yu Darvish. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Number 11.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Took a wave at one around. On the shin. The 0-1. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good Tommy La Stella is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Tommy La Stella.
The next 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Albert Almora.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On the first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play. Here's Chris Bryant now. It was a walk in his last trip. Hard hit ball to short. Crawford has it. On the first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Chicago.
Digging in now for Philadelphia.
Pedro Strop.
He's set. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Strop, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a 9-year major league vet. 1-1 the count now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
How about it?
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Drilled right back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Here's Carlos Santana now.
The first baseman,
from the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s. You ain't doing much with that.
The second for 1. Digging in and looking for more, Rhys Hoskins. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit for short. Russell's got it. They'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Last time through was a base hit.
First baseman number 44. Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Wilson Contreras is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. So that'll extend the inning and bring in Addison Russell to bat next. At the plate, Addison Russell. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first.
Russell.
Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0. Off the corner with the splitter, it's 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Now the 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Swing, strike 2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Bronco fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Up next will be Nick Williams.
Leading off the bottom of the ninth for the Phillies, right fielder, Nick Williams.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit back toward the mound. And this is going to get through into center, so there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. The winning run is at first base.
Cesar
And a ball 1-0. The 1-0. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone.
Number 7.
Now at the plate, Maikel Franco has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. In there, 0-1.
0-1.
Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away.
Number 2.
Here's the first pitch. Bouncer up the middle. Russell ranging to his right. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Striding into the box, Jason Hayward. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Jason Hayward.
Luis Garcia takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. First delivery to him on the way. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Ready with the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Garcia, a right-hander standing 6'3". He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And he misses 2-1. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
For the Cubs.
Here's Javier Baez. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
1-1 the count. The 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Now the 1-2 pitch. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. They'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off. And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed the bat and moved into the on-deck circle. Baez breaks from first. Hit in the air to left field. Hoskins waits on it. 2 gone. So in now for Chicago, Albert Almora. He was a double play victim last time around. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Splitter taken here, 2-1. Popped him up. Alfaro might try to make a play on it, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. He's running. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Williams is under it, and the inning is over. Carl Edwards Jr. comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping
number 6, Carl Edwards Jr.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Pedro Floriman is going to come in and pinch hit here as he's the potential winning run here in the bottom half of inning number 10. A little roller toward the hole. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a little tapper. 1 out, nobody on. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Here's a high pop-up. Contreras is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Odubel Herrera so far 2 for 3 in this one. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning.
Your
Tommy
attention,
Hunter
please.
takes the mound to start
Now
the
pitching for
11th
Phillies,
inning.
number 40.
Ready for another
Tommy
chance? Chris Bryant,
Hunter.
0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Grounded slowly to the left side. Crawford fields it cleanly, and a good throw gets him one gone. Anthony Rizzo
First
stands
baseman
in
number
now.
44, Anthony Rizzo.
He's set and the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hernandez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tapped down the line. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Digging in to try it again, Kyle Schwarber. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Williams ranging back. And he makes a nice catch on the track. So now Carlos Santana.
Leading off for the
Infield
Phillies,
shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Carlos Santana.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Schwarber has it in his tracks. 1 out. Riding in once again, Rhys Hoskins. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Schwarber going back on it. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Now at the plate, Odubel Herrera. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Philadelphia, center fielder Odubel Herrera.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1. Altogether a fine afternoon for baseball. 66 degrees the game time temperature. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off. Herrera gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Hit down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Into the box, Nick Williams. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. First delivery to him on the way, and he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
First pitch on its way. Here's a fly ball now, lifted in the air out to right. Puig's got a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Clayton Kershaw. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch.
Kershaw.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The windup and the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Herrera patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Here's Corey Seager. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's just 1 for 6. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Now that's popped up. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Batting third.
Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. The 0-1 started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
2-1 to count. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off up for ball number 3.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And this pitch is taken here for ball 4. So the Dodgers able to extend the inning here with 2 away. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So next to the plate for the Phils, Maikel Franco. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Skied into straightaway right. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away. Digging in now for Philadelphia, J.P. Crawford. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Turner is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. Digging in the switch hitter, Vince Velasquez. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Bellinger on the move. And now is Yasiel Puig. His lifetime line against Velasquez. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Puig, commonly known around baseball as Wild Horse. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Herrera's there. Makes the play, 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Lifted in the air to center. Herrera moving in, but he won't get there. It falls in. Next up for Los Angeles, Austin Barnes.
Batting 7, catcher, Austin Barnes.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Kemp leads off first with 1 away. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Striding in, Logan Forsythe. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. And he misses with a high changeup that time. A dangerous pitch. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hernandez ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Digging in now, Jorge Alfaro. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Shot weakly to the left. Turner scoops it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Odubel Herrera. He singled his last time up. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
No strike.
2-0 count, the pitch. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. On deck, Carlos Santana. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and he fouls this one off. Kershaw comes set, 0-1 on its way. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Puig at the track, the wall, gone! Up next will be Nick Williams, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Nick Williams.
And no swing, apparently, ball 1. The 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Seager comes up with it. And there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Rhys Hoskins. He reached on a single in his first try. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So with that, the top of the 3rd inning will continue at least one more batter. Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that leading off the inning, Chris Taylor, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone, ball 3.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Locks him up for strike 3. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Kershaw.
On the ground to the right side. Hernandez in the hole. And that's the 2nd out. Here's Corey Seager, the recipient of a National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is stepping in and ready for another shot. Michael Franco flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit in the air to center field. Forsythe is there. Oh, what happened there? It falls in. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. Ready now, J.P. Crawford. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
J.P. Crawford.
Time for baseball on MLB Network from Citizens Bank Park in the city of brotherly love. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Number 9.
First delivery to him on the way. And we get things started here with a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Next for the Mets, Yoenis Cespedes. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. Is taken, strike 1.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Right fielder number 19, Jay Bruce.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Missed with a slider. Nimmo stands at first with 1 out. 2-0 the count to Jay Bruce.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Outside, 3-0 now. Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on. 3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
In the dirt here. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Just getting started here in Philly. Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Leading off for the Phillies, center fielder.
First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's got 1 hit in 17 at-bats. Ground ball right side. Gonzalez has got it, and he is out on the tag. Standing in, Carlos Santana, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Santana.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. Bases are empty, one man out. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. The 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins.
Left fielder, Rhys Hoskins.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Right there is Reyes. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of. Here's Todd Frazier now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Baseman, Todd Frazier.
And that pitch catches. The inside. Chopped toward the second baseman. Hernandez has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So one away here with the bases empty, and stepping in now the slugging first baseman Adrian Gonzalez. Swing and a miss, 0-1. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Here now the 2-2. This is skied into short left center. Crawford calls for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Crawford gloves it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side. Up next will be Nick Williams. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Chopped weakly to the left. Frazier's got to get rid of it, and that's out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Check swing and a pop-up out toward the mound. Syndergaard take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down. So next to the plate for the Phils, Maikel Franco try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the height. And this one is gone, a home run. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. 0-2 the count to Crawford.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working it.
A swing and a miss. That retires. Now it's
Leading
plate.
off for the Mets, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hoskins waits on it. He's got it one away. Stepping up now, Jose Reyes. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Nope.
And they'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball one. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. Now Reyes awaits the 1-1. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three. Next up for New York, Noah Syndergaard.
Catcher.
Now here it comes.
Noah Syndergaard.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. 2-0.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-1 the count now. Looked like ball four there, but instead it's 3-2 now. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level. And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Nick Pivetta, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Nick Pivetta.
Check swing and a pop-up out toward the mound. And there's one away. So digging in now, Jorge Alfaro. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Alfaro.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. One out, nobody on. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he's in there easily. It's a stand-up triple. Digging in to try it again, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Santana. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Pulled toward right center field. Bruce has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they... Striding in once again, Brandon Nimmo. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Number 9.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike two. The 1-2. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball.
When you have two strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's Yoenis Cespedes as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Nimmo stands at second with no outs. Cespedes behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Nimmo leads off second with nobody out. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Payoff pitch one more time. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hoskins waits on it. 1 away. Next for the Mets, Jay Bruce. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Nimmo leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. High in the air, deep down the left field line. And it in fact lands in the corner, foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Nimmo takes his lead at third with 1 away. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Crawford ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Here's Todd Frazier now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First delivery to him on the way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
A ball and a strike now. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Williams racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rhys Hoskins. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Right there is Reyes, and he'll get in there safely. Ready for another chance? Nick Williams. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Check swing called strike. 0-1. A ball and a strike. 1-1. Dribbled down the third baseline. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Digging in now for Philadelphia.
Second. baseman. Face-off, Hernandez.
Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Hoskins, the runner at second with one away. Throw goes over to third, and this one's in the dirt. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Hit in the air to center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he is into third with a two-out triple. Digging in now, Michael Franco.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but...
And this one gets away. A play at the plate, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. And that ends the inning. Into the box now, Adrian Gonzalez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Nope. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
3-1 the count now. The 3-1. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
The batter.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First offering on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. 0-1 count and the pitch. I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. He's got it, and indeed he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Comes into this. That bat open.
Catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
First pitch of the at-bat. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Now the 1-0. Popped him up. Alfaro waits on it. 2 down. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here, too low. It's 1-0. Popped him up. Franco has room in foul territory. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Striding into the box, J.P. Crawford. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
The shortstop, J.P.
A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Shot to third and handled for the first out.
The pitcher,
Now to
number
the plate, the
43.
pitcher, Nick Pivetta. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Next for Philadelphia.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Jorge Alfaro.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. So here now is the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Pitcher, Noah Syndergaard.
First pitch on its way. This is pulled into right. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Nimmo. He doubled his last time through.
Brandon Nimmo. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 46, Adam Morgan.
From the stretch. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Morgan typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Hit back up the middle. There's one.
He's out.
On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
The left fielder, number
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
You know, Matt, and every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. Here's Jay Bruce now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Bruce.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
No strike.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hoskins waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Leading
Last
off for
time
the
up, he
Phillies.
was hit by a pitch.
Center fielder, Odubel.
And a
Herrera.
fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Right there is Reyes. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So now Carlos
first
Santana.
baseman,
He
number
was a
41.
double play victim last
Carlos
time around.
Santana.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a laser off into foul territory. Here now the 2-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Ripped down the line. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
The batter.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Bruce on the run. Running hard. He's digging for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit hard to short. Reyes loves it. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Todd Frazier 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Third baseman.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he hung a curveball that time, and it stayed up around the letters. Ball 2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. So 1 gone for Adrian Gonzalez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
3-0 now. As Dribble Cabrera is on deck. The 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The batter, number 13.
Digging in once again as Dribble Cabrera. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's seen him well, 6 for 11. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Edelbray Ramos enters the game out of the bullpen now. And this will force the upcoming switch hitter to swing the bat left-handed.
Well, I think this is a smart move, guys. He's pretty well known that he's less of a threat from the left side of the plate, so this could prove to be a good job of playing the matchups.
And Santana able to stay with it here for route number 2. Striding in once again, Travis d'Arnaud. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. He's set, and the pitch. Missed with a slider. Gonzalez is off at first with 2 away. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Jose Reyes would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And the 3-1. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In there for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Now Reyes awaits the 1-1. Popped him up. And this will land foul. One-two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Two pitch is fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike. Digging in once again, Cesar Hernandez.
Leading off for the
He's 1
Phillies.
for 2 in this one.
Second baseman, Cesar
And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Too high. 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for the ball. 3-2 pitch. At third, here's Frazier. And there's one down now. Ready for another shot now. Michael Franco. He flew out in his last at bat. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Oh, and he misses it. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run standing at third. High pop-up. Frazier is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. So next to the plate for the Phils, Edobre Ramos. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
It's amazing, I tell you. This guy's been absolutely cruising. The pitcher comes to the plate. You're thinking it's an easy out. You lose focus.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the... Digging in and... looking for more. Ahmed Rosario will pinch hit here, and he's the potential
number 1, Ahmed Rosario.
Eighth inning underway here with a curveball that's taken for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0. is laid off, but in there for strike one. Two balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario. A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
3-2 pitch. A little bouncer. That veers foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Fastball in there for a called strike. The 0-1 pitch. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Brandon Nimmo goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least, you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Here's Jay Bruce now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 93, Pat Neshek.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Rosario makes a move from first. Bouncer down the line. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Anthony Swarzak is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Anthony
Ready once again, Jorge Alfaro. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. The windup and the 0-1. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up ball 1. Now a slider can't make it back to that outside edge, and that takes the count to 2-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. Cabrera's up with it, and there's out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
2 balls, no strike.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Tough slider down low for a strike. And misses badly on a pitch down in the dirt. Santana leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Popped him up. Gonzalez in foul ground. And that's the 3rd out. Here's Todd Frazier now.
Really off with a net. 3rd baseman, Todd Frazier.
3rd baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And this one's on the inside corner. 1-1.
Hey.
1-2 now. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Drilled to the right side, and that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th. Here's Adrian now. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. His career numbers against Pat Neshek. He's gone 2 for 5. He also has 1 home run. First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at 3rd here, still with only 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Travis d'Arnaud. And their runners at the corners now. Tommy Hunter answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. He's set. Here it comes. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Up top, it's 2-0.
With the infield back and a runner at 3rd, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You can see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Set and the 2-1 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. There's Jose Reyes. He waits on deck. The 3-1. Swung on and missed. A full count now.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And there's ball 4. So the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to 3rd. Has a look, now the pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate, he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
And that one misses to Reyes as well, and it's 3-0 now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. And he misses for ball 4, so the tying run will be. Forced Wilmer Flores will be called
for New York. Number 4, Wilmer.
Might be a little worried about a squeeze play. Corner infielders get the signal here to move in with less than 2 out. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The 0-1. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? The tag gets one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this Jerry enters to do the pitching in best case scenario for him.
Number 39, Jerry Blevins.
First delivery to him on the way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much. I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Throw by Reyes is right there for the first out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. Head-to-head numbers against Jerry Blevins. He's gone 3 for 4. He's taken him deep once.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Maikel Franco. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On the ground to the left side. And this will get on through past Reyes for a base hit. So the bottom of the 9th is still alive after the 2-out success. Ready for another chance? J.P. Crawford. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Grounder down the line at third. Played on the backhand. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take it. Now back to the top of the Mets order. Digging in, Brandon Nimmo. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10.
Brandon Nimmo.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. One and 1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
3-2 full count. Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Fastball swung on and missed for the first down. Next up from New York, Yoenis Cespedes. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Taken, called strike two on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Next for the Mets, Jay Bruce. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Here it comes, 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Well, obviously not biting on the first 2, so it looks as though they'll just go ahead and wave him down to first base for free here.
Baseman, Todd Frazier.
Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Tommy Hunter. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Tommy Hunter.
Aaron Altair is going to come in and pinch hit here as he's the potential winning run here in the bottom half of inning number 10. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. Goes back up the middle and into center field. And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings. Settling in now, Jorge Alfaro. A winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Now
here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
3-0 to him now. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball. A.J. Ramos takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Smoke toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Head-to-head against A.J. Ramos. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. And they do, in fact, let it land foul. Very smart. And this one gets away. He'll come home with it. The tag, and the winning run is out at home plate. Now the 2-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Behind 0-2 now. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nick Williams.
This is the action pitch right here. He does not want to go to full count. This is a big spot, but as an offensive player, you have to tell yourself this has to be in the strike zone.
Count still full. 3-2. Frazier ranging into the outfield, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Hit on the ground out for short. Right there is Reyes. The tag, and he is out. Luis Garcia takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 57.
Now at the plate, Adrian Gonzalez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hoskins waits on it. 1 out. Here now is his Drupal Cabrera. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. He's 1 for 3. Bases are empty. 1 man out. That's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Garcia playing here in his age 31 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. A ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hoskins ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Coming to the plate now, Travis d'Arnaud. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. And a neck-high fastball that time. Skied into straightaway right. Hernandez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez.
Leading off for the Phillies, second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Hernandez.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your hand.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Cesar Hernandez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Number 2.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Now the 2-0. Check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. To third. Frazier's up with it. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning, is it? Digging in, Jose Reyes.
Hitting off with a match. Shortstop, Jose Reyes.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to Jose Reyes.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Popped high in the air. Franco over to his left. 1 down. Now to the plate. The pitcher, Gavin Cecchini, will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. This is skied into short left center. Crawford onto the grass, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Standing in, Brandon Nimmo. One away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
3-0 to him now. The 3-0. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. He's a perfect 2 for 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Hansel Robles will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th. First pitch coming, here it is. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Pedro Florimon will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pedro Florimon.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, catcher.
Here comes the first pitch.
Alfaro.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Reyes moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Philadelphia.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Odubel Herrera. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Nimmo is there to make the catch, and that means we... Mark Leiter takes the hill now to begin the lucky 13th inning.
Number 31.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Behind 0-2 now. Count remains at 0-2. Now another 0-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
For the next third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one right down Main Street. One out, nobody on.
Nope.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Now he gets on top of one. Here and chops it. Ready with another 2-2. Hit out towards second. Hernandez ranging up the middle, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting number 23.
Digging in to try it again, Adrian Gonzalez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him. Here it comes, 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Herrera. And that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Carlos Santana.
Leading off for the Phillies.
And he misses inside with that one, ball
Carlos
one.
Santana.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. One away. Ready for another shot now. Reese Hoskins. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Swung on and missed for the first strike. The 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Bruce is there. 2 down. Ready once again, Nick Williams. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Swinging a shot back up the middle. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. Ready for another chance, Cesar Hernandez. And looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout. Here's the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground. The 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Reyes is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more. Digging in the switch hitter as Asdrubal Cabrera, and he'll be the one to begin the inning.
Second baseman.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Travis d'Arnaud.
First offering on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. And boy, an error saver there at first if he kept his foot on the bag. He did. Oh, what a play for the second out. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the run is Hoskins. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot. J.P. Crawford. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number
so next
31.
to the plate for the Phils, Mark Leiter. Cameron Rupp will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 29, Cameron Rupp.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now it's 2-0. One out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. Digging in once again, Jorge Alfaro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that one just missed outside. 2 out, nobody on. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Pretty good slider out of him right there. That pitch is definitely a big reason why he's pitching so effectively right now.
2 balls and a strike to count. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Hard hit ball to second. Cabrera's there. On to first, and we're headed for a 5th. Hector Neris gets to pitch in this one
now
after all. Answers the call. Juan Lagares will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher.
Juan Lagares.
Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Backhanded. And there's the first out to start the 15th. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. The 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Yoenis Cespedes waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He was a double play victim last time around. From the stretch, hit hard to short. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Rafael Montero gets to pitch in this one after all, as he answers the call in the 15th inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball one. In terms of the head-to-head with Rafael Montero, pretty good success. He's 4 for 5. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Now the pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. Taken there by Cabrera. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Carlos Santana. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Bruce. And he makes the catch in the corner. Up next will be Nick Williams. In terms of the head-to-head with Rafael Montero, batting .500, 4 for 8. He also has 1 home run. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Now the 1-2 pitch, and he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. Here's Jay Bruce now, trying to avoid the dreaded hat trick here. He's 0 for 5 all told, and that's on the outside corner. Strike. The 0-1 pitch. High chopper towards first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Next up from New York, Todd Frazier. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Short, hit hard. Crawford has it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Here's Adrian now. His career numbers against Hector Neris. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Now a swing from Adrian, and this is on the ground out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side. Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Line drive to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. At the plate, Michael Franco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. Here's the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. The 0-1. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late. Jerry Familia waited a long time, but he'll come on to work in the 16th inning. Good late break to the slider. 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2. Possible winning run on second. No one out. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And here's his slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, J.P. Crawford. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Throw in time at first for route number 2. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Hector Neris. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. The 1-0 takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera.
Leading off for the Mets, second baseman, Asdrubal.
Here comes the first pitch. Drilled down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. So 1-1 home. Hits this one hard the other way. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Digging in, Travis Garneau. His career numbers against Hector Neris. He's 0 for 7. Hit back up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. On to first, and there are 2 down. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes, attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Hector Neris. And he'll lead things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, Jorge Alfaro. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Missed with a slider. The 1-1. It is strike 2 swinging. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He was a ground out victim last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Now the 2-1. Bounce towards the second baseman. Bare-handed by Cabrera. Touché, sir. So here's the Mets pitcher, Jerry Familia, as he's set to go to lead off the top half. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's rotating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And a fastball just a bit high.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Yoenis Cespedes waits on deck. The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Chop toward the second baseman. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Jay Bruce now, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
This is one of the big consequences of playing into extra innings. It's really taxing on your bullpen, and sometimes guys like this have to throw a lot more pitches than they're used to.
The 1-1 pitch. Swings through the slider there.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Adrian Gonzalez would be next. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hoskins waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Santana. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Hot shot down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high. Rhys Hoskins waits on deck. This is in the air to left field. Cespedes comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 1-2, here it comes. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 home. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Riding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. 2 hits and 6 tries for him thus far. Pitch inside the throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base. Digging in to try it again, Adrian Gonzalez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Herrera's there. He's got it 1 away. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's set and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Ready once again, Travis d'Arnaud. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Ball one.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Jose Reyes would be next. Popped him up. Hernandez over to his right. And that retires the side. Digging in once again, Cesar Hernandez.
Leading off
He'll lead things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half. Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Ball swung on and hits it Cabrera at second. Right to him. And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out.
Third baseman,
ready for another chance. Michael Franco. Lifetime against Familia. He's 1 for 3. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball. The 2-0 on the way. Is swung on and missed. Strike one. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.P. Crawford. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Grounded down the third baseline. Frazier is there. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the next for the Mets, Jose Reyes trying to put it all behind him and break through right here. He's a paltry 0 for 6 thus far. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
No strike.
And that one misses to Reyes as well, and it's 3-0 now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings. Here's the first pitch. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Sure enough, there goes Reyes. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there is now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
Center fielder number 9.
Here's the first pitch. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. In the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch on 2-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
The right fielder number 19.
So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce. And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. There's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one.
This is where you got to empty the bucket out on the mound. Throw your best.
Ouch, that one hit him. Here's Adrian now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 is in off the plate.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force